So on this cool February night, for our Try It Tuesday, we're going to work with some Snowflake paste. This is a mixed media product from Prima, and it gives you some nice textured and white effect. Oh, I'm sorry about the light glare tonight. For some reason, I've really got a good glare going on there. Must be the way I've got my camera angled or something. There's just a slight little bit of glitter in here. Not much, but there's just enough to give you kind of the sparkle that you see on snow, which works out well. So for this, before I spill it, for this Try It Tuesday, I'm going to be adding it onto a portion of the scrapbook page. So on this page, I tried to make a snow effect look already at the bottom of my little village here. And these kind of clear flake type things I was using, I did not like the look of that at all. So I've tried to kind of scrape them off, which the glue was pretty good, and so they didn't all come off. So I'm going to try covering them right up with the snowflake paste. So we'll see how that works out. I have used it before just on chipboard or on paper, like right onto your cards. But I haven't tried using it over top of this other stuff to try to cover it up. So we'll see how that works. So I'm just using a palette knife. I use the back side of it to just load up a little bit of this. And I like starting with a small amount rather than large amount because you can always add more. I will try to zoom in on this. Maybe that'll correct some of the glare. So I'm just trying to put a little bit of a snow effect on the little street of my village here. And I don't really want to cover up that gold piece. And I don't want it to be flat either because I want it to look like snow. That's, a little three-dimensional on there. So without raising it up too high. And the nice thing is you can build it up if you want. Like you can see on some areas there. Is that working? Some areas are pretty high, others not so much. Oh, this is just not really working camera work tonight. So you can make it you can just press it down low and flat if you want, or you can leave it with some little mountains and valleys going on. So you can have your village here in as deep a snow as you like. So we'll just kind of taper that off to the edge here. So super easy to work with. Actually, it's adhering nice even though it's over top of these flake things that I'm covering. Yeah, that works. That looks more like snow than my first attempt with a different item on there. Totally different look. So this looks more like snow to me. And I don't really want it to be on top of the doorways. That'd be like a really high snowstorm there. It's quite thick, so although I haven't used it through a stencil, I think it would work well through a stencil too. That would be my guess because it's fairly thick. Super easy to put on actually. And easy to manipulate as far as how high you want it to stand up. And I'm liking that there's a little bit of sparkle in here. Now if you want even more sparkle, like if you want it glittery, while it's wet like this, you could actually even sprinkle more glitter into it. There's that. Oh, it looks like I need some more on here just to make it so it's kind of somewhat even in height to the other page. It's almost like putting frosting on. It's actually really easy to manipulate. So that's fairly thick. If you're doing it on a card where you were a little concerned with the thickness as far as getting through the mail without costing extra, you could definitely put it on thinner. So while I have it out, I kind of don't want to stop. So I'm going to try and put it on this other page, which is kind of makes for a 2-page layout. They're not totally matching, but they are from the same Christmas, so they'll go together. And these papers that I happen to do this layout with is, we've got them available. I know we have them at least in the Edmonton store, might not be in Sherwood Park anymore because it's Christmas lines are no longer fresh. Well, hard to see when I'm doing white on white with that camera work. Sorry that lighting is just not very good tonight. So there's a little bit on there. You might have to see it in person to see it. Okay, where's that on the camera? You see a little bit at the bottom of the lamp, and then this in the little village. And then these are actually a chipboard element. So the chipboards are available as well, matching this paper, which I think that paper is absolutely beautiful. I love it. That nice big lamppost in there looks very wintry and Christmassy. So I hope you crafters will give that a try. It's fun to try something new. So we do have these snowflake pastes right now. We've got them available in stock in both Edmonton and Sherwood Park, but we don't have a lot in as we're getting close to the end of our winter season here. But we do have some of that in now, snowflake paste. Have a great week, wood crafters.